Good day, and welcome back to another stream of Pentiment as part of our Historical Order run. Gonna carry on today in the year 1525 with a short stream. We're gonna focus on the last day of this act. It's the last day of investigation to prove that we find someone that is responsible that isn't, in charge of the abbey, to prevent it from being, destroyed or possibly even entirely burned down. And as you can see by the expression on Andreas and Kaspar's face, things are not looking too peachy. For one, we have an angry mob wanting to destroy the abbey and possibly killing everyone inside. On the other hand, we have the royal army that wouldn't take kindly to such an upheaval and revolt, and who already announced their presence, and that they only have a day left before they're going to march in and secure the abbey for real. I want to go back to the abbey actually and see if I can now talk to Gertrude, because there's still something I want to deliver to Edok to kind of help him with his pain. And last time we didn't get a chance to actually talk to her, even though we rechecked every time. We had full control. And again, Gertrude isn't here. Sister Gertrude said one of the townsfolk was killed. What happened? Otto Zimmermann, the town carpenter, was crushed by part of the construction at the Rathaus. Oh no. I heard some of the sisters saying it was a murder, and the peasants chased the monks into the library. Sister Zedena even said they're accusing Father Abbot. Is that true, Master Mahler? Yes, but no one knows who killed Otto. I'm trying to find the truth. I pray you do, Master Mahler. Everyone's getting scared. I heard Sister Sophie last night, crying. Mother Luminata says God will preserve us. But everything just keeps getting worse. Maybe the Lord is punishing the abbey. Hello there, Absolution. Jesus, that emote combo scares me. He definitely looks like he's enjoying himself a bit too much there. So why would God want to punish Kirsau? I don't think the abbot should treat the peasants so harshly, but I don't know what to think anymore. Has anything else happened in the convent recently? Well, a man ran into me when I was washing letters in the herb, but a few days ago. Is that so strange? Yes, even in a joint monastery, the sisters and brothers' quarters are separated. He should have been in the church, since it was almost Vespers. Strange indeed. Do you remember anything about him? I can do my best, even though the hut was dark. I knew it was a man because his figure was taller than any of the sisters, and he grunted when he bumped me. Could it be one of our suspects, Master? Perhaps. Did you recognize his voice? No, he didn't say anything, but I felt the texture of one of the habits when he bumped into me. His skin was softer too, and he was knocked back when we collided. He grabbed me and moved me out of the way. No beard either. So what would a brother be doing in the herbal hut? I don't know. He started me, but was in and out of the hut before I could call out. He banged things around too. I think it was one of the younger brothers. The rest aren't light on their feet. I can hear them shuffling all the way across the garden. That's Nicolas Cage for you. Yeah. He definitely knows how to pull off those facial expressions. Let's still list a few suspects. Brother Lucas and Brother Guy both fit the description, as does the abbot. But the abbot has his own house. What would he be doing sneaking around the herb hut? Well, you're right. Father Gernot wouldn't just order one of the brothers to get something for him anyway. Master Maler. How cheeky. At least Lucas or Guy. If I may, Master Maler. Yes, Sister Margarete. Brother Lucas and I are friends. I don't think he would hide it from me. That leaves Brother Guy. Guy is young and fast enough to be in and out in a flash. But Sister Margarete? What was he doing here? I don't know, Master Maler. I couldn't tell what he was doing, or if he took anything. By the time I realized what happened, Sister Sophie came and got me for supper. I see. What a peculiar occurrence. I thought it strange, especially since it was close to evening prayers. I might be able to help you identify which herb jars he grabbed. We should get her blessing first though. She's a stickler about the herbs. Well, would you help me find her? Of course, sister. Sister Gertrude, may I take Master Maler into the herb hut? We're looking for anything that men might have left behind. Ah, you mystery intruder. Why are you so interested, Andreas? We think Brother Guy was rooting around. He may have left something. We'd like to double check. Very well. I prefer you not to just open every jar, however. Some of the herbs need to remain sealed. And how are we supposed to figure out if he left anything? I know the jars by sound. If you gently shake them, Master Maler, I should be able to tell you which ones he picked up as I came in. I know he used 3 of the jars. Once you find all 3, we can figure out which is the last one he opened. Alright, that sounds reasonable. This way then. We're back. Okay, what do we have? Oh yes, that reminds me. I need to make some more Tifamo salve soon. I'm not familiar with this herb. I'm not surprised. You're a healthy man, Andreas. Tifimo is used for gout and arthritis and memory problems. Father Thomas comes to get some for Sister Amelie every now and then. Yes, he definitely picked that one up. No, it was something different. Some choose to use the mandrake for evil arts, but these have all been cleansed. Only Sister Gertrude handed the mandrakes. And with good reason too. I only use them for pains that can't be rid of any other way. Oh, whoops. No, it was something different. Definitely picked that one up. So Hydromel. Yes, he definitely picked that one up. Master Marla, please check each jar in order and I'll tell you if it makes the right sound. That was the first jar. That wasn't the second jar. Start again with the first jar. Okay. That was the second jar he used. Yes, that's it. That's the right jar. Wonderful. It seems like it's still sealed. Let's see what's inside. Oh my. What? That's a lot of money. We found the money Sister Amelie was talking about. Guy really did steal from the Abbey. What? Andreas, what are you saying? Amelie overheard Brother Guy confess to Father Thomas that he stole from the Abbey. This is where he must have hidden it. No wonder he shoved me out of the way so harshly. Apparently Otto knew he had taken the money too. Oh dear. I should inform Mother Luminata about this. Sister Gertrude, please wait. If he killed Otto, I don't want to put anyone else in danger for confronting him. Alright. I give a purse to Mother Luminata to hold on to. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. God bless you both. Jesus Christ. Sister Gertrude is again gone. I just want to get the freaking potion from her. We've been with her on like 2 missions, but I never have a chance to actually talk to her. Just her. And ask to deliver me the potion that I want to bring to Adok to actually save him. Every time she appears and I can't talk to her specifically. Maybe she's here now? Okay, she's not. Maggie's also like nowhere to be found. She's not in the aquarium. She's not here. She's not in the hut. Okay, there she is, finally. Andreas, there you are. I have a curative for Brother Adok. I hope it is enough to alleviate his affliction. I did what I could with the time and tools available. He will appreciate the help, no matter what. Of course, of course. God bless you and all the brothers in these dire times. I hope this awful outbreak ends soon, before any bloodshed. As do I. Thank you for your help. Be safe, Andreas. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take care of it now. Before anything else. Brother Eddock, I'd sister Gertrude make you something for your pain. Oh, you shouldn't have. The others. As you care for others, I must care for you. Andreas, I never would have guessed, back in the day, you to be an angel upon earth. Rest easy, Brother Eddock. Oh yeah, we did it. We got the achievement for getting Brother Eddock his medicine and hopefully saving him in the process. Okay, let's confront Brother Guy again, now that we found the money. You asshole. You told Gernot. I'm sorry, he had to know. You are a true bastard, Andreas Mahler, and you deserve the very worst of what's coming to you. Honestly, I didn't intend to do that. I was just like, I didn't realize how to advance the storyline. And to me it seemed like I had investigated all the leads and the only person I could talk to anymore was Father Gernot. But I think as soon as you tell Father Gernot anything about this, it's basically guys doomed, I guess. Or Guy, sorry. So I don't blame his reaction, considering the outcome for him. And I feel kind of bad about it because I feel like I've got on better terms with Guy in this playthrough. But also I have to say, like Levi told me that Guy has apparently like a valid reason for why he's stealing the money. And I'm definitely curious to find out. But even then, you know, he's responsible for so much suffering across Tassing. I mean, the reason they had to increase the taxes is because, you know, a lot of money has been kind of taken away from the church, right? And that in turn led to the people being, you know, kind of like taxed so hard that they barely have, you know, food. They have to go to bed hungry. And some of the people even died as a result of malnutrition and just lacking means. And this also in turn, you know, like, if it wasn't for this whole situation where, you know, the people in Tassing are doing really bad, then it wouldn't have come to a Revolt, very likely. Otto wouldn't have died. And a couple other people, so it's definitely butterfly effect. Brother Guy, I'd like to think we've been on reasonably good terms until now. Okay, well, we included him among the artists, so that was good. But we caught him insincere in front of Ferenc. And we accused him of acting sad about Piero. Well, yeah, to be fair, I did indeed, I was a bit antagonistic towards him in the first chapter. But that's kind of warranted, you know, considering the way he's behaving. But yeah, I think when I actually play this game again, I'd like to get on the best terms with Guy and really find out what is the reason for this, because I feel like it's such a major, you know, event that causes so many others in the game. So we're definitely missing out by not learning more about why Guy has done this, because he has a reason for this. You would just cheer them up with that clown face. It definitely is gonna cheer people up. Yeah, with it, isn't it? In it. It counts for shit now that you've told the abbot. Do not speak to me again. Yeah, I don't blame Guy. I wish I could reverse having talked to the abbot about it, to be honest. But that's my bad. Hello there. We can feed the cat. I mean, sure. It's more sausage for a cat. Alrighty, I would say gonna head back into Tassing. Let's have a look at our diary here, journal. Yeah, we can still do the Miller thing. We could go to the Golden Hand and buy everyone a drink, maybe find out something then. Ah yeah, I can still investigate that flower. Right. But yeah, I wonder what the next step would be in the whole duplicates account investigation, because I've done so much already and I would definitely like to bring it to a close. But I guess I have to find even more evidence Even though we found like plenty at this point. But yeah, I would say we're gonna go into the forest again and investigate the flower that we found. Or, you know, I yet to find. It's gonna be at the shrine of Saint Sadia. Hello, Vasakat. Welcome in. Captain. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while though. Yeah, let's do it. What are these buildings? What is this place? It's some kind of Roman ruin, like the aqueduct in the meadow. Look, Master Andreas, the flowers. Ah, finally. Maybe we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around. That's really cool. I don't think I've done this on my first playthrough. Looks like a Boy Scout following you. That would be my apprentice, Kaspar. Yeah, this is now 7 years after the events of the first act. So we returned as an accomplished artist. And we brought our own apprentice with us. I didn't expect to see any Latin inside an aqueduct. A lot of these flowers are growing here. This Latin is carved sloppily into the stone. That's odd. Another inscription. It's still in good shape. Tassee Nymphae Julia Met Ella Denarios Dedit LM. Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes. The costume the killer was mirroring when they ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of a killer. Well, perhaps there's a clue inside. Uh-oh. When Florian examined the code of Baron Rotvogel, I have you, Master Andreas. Kaspar, go get help. I won't let you fall. It's not a long job. Just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. Wow. We both fell down. Well, we're all wet, but I don't think I heard anything. I guess it wasn't really that long of a fall. Still balefully. Oh dear. Can be such an ass to Kaspar. He was just trying to help. Yeah, stupid kid. Yeah, he's still learning. That's why he's an apprentice. The important thing is that you aren't hurt. Let's focus on getting out of here. Of course, Master. I wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing. Can you? I'm going to look around and see if I can find a way out. at this. Oh yeah, Kaspar. GG. Does this work? I must admit, I'm impressed. I just remembered how flammable these brushworks are. Why were you carrying around the flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. Of course. What is this place? A cistern. It must collect water from the spring to feed into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. You're not wrong, Sackett. All the qualities of a proper Boy Scout here. Hello there, Mr. Goody. Welcome in. Where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. We need to find something to move the rocks, something to give us leverage. Wait. Ah. Never mind. Let's find a way out of here. First again, indeed. Now dig on this. Even when you're not first, you're still first, Mr. Goody.
That's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
He did indeed. Oh, we can jump across here? Oh, so that's the way out, I guess, but I'm kind of not done here yet. I want to see if there's more to investigate. Right, he's first. I mean, the channel points don't lie, do they? They would never. It looks like a tunnel collapsed here, Master. Based on our orientation, this must head towards the town church. Is the church that old? As old as the Roman settlement? No, but many things in Tassing and Kiersau are built on what came before. It looks like there's a gap. Do you want me to try to squeeze through? Yeah, I'd like to know what's on the other side. Of course, Master. I'll be right back. You were gone longer than I expected. Are you alright, Caspar? I think so. What did you find? I don't know. It was very dark and I felt strange. It's not a way out. What do you mean you felt strange? Like I wasn't supposed to be there and it smelled strange, like something old. It's a good thing you came out then. Now then, let's keep looking for a way out. Of course, Master Andreas. Time for some parkour, I guess. Gonna do it like Ezio Auditore da Firenze and jump the aqueduct. GG Casper. And jump back. Bit of a workout. There's a big grate. Maybe we can get out of that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. It looks like a kitchen? The Abbey kitchen? What else is up there? I don't think so. It's big though. Of course. We must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No. Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day long. Can you lift the grate off? There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little and I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach. I got a fire poker. We can use it to move the rocks out of, to get out of here. Oh, of course, master. Is this a door? It appears to be so, a strange one. Where does it go? I try to nudge it. Given the distance we traveled and our elevation, it must lead to the crypt under the abbey. Really? Can we get out of this way? What's that sound, master? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of a door? Hey, wake up. What should we do, master? Well, we already have a poker from the convent kitchen. We can try that on the stones and try to get out. Of course. The dude is having the sleep of his life, huh? Hello there, Arctic Troika. Welcome in. And good day. Try using the fire poker from the kitchen to shift... to shit. It's so funny when they misspell. To shift the rocks out of the way. Wait, I still hear something. Hope your day is good and the stream is going well. Leaving a lurk and continue to doing the task at home. Getting visitors tomorrow. That's very nice, Troika. That's great to hear. Thank you so much for the lurk. And yeah, I'm having a good day. Enjoying some more Pentiment. We're gonna get closer to finishing the second act today for this game. But yeah, I hope you also have a good day and best of luck with the preparation. Definitely is, you know, it's a very kind of chill, definitely cozy game. Leaning more into the visual novel kind of style, so it's like a lot of reading, like reading a really good interactive book. And you also do a fair bit of murder investigation and making important choices. It's also quite educational about this particular time in history. You shouldn't come here during the day. I had to. The farmers out for blood. And did you fail to notice the soldiers gathering around the town? When the fighting starts, we need to be indoors. You know that's not why I'm here. Then quit wasting my time and get to the point. Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him, did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of a note, you stupid cow. Because of a note that sent you into his hysterics. Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught. How could you? Stop. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. The idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist, Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicion? I don't think so. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. By evening, the Duke's men will overrun the town. The farmers don't stand a chance. The abbot will stay in power, pilgrims will keep coming for the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet, go home. Don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. If you want comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Jesus Christ. The Miller's such a dick. Of course, I'm sorry. I'm glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrow the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of Saint Moritz, there's not much reason for pilgrims to travel to Kirsau. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Kilian to see how committed she was. But first let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if you walk around the town like this. Good idea, Master. Hello, Killian. Do you have a moment? Sure. Is there something wrong with your room? No. I wanted to know if you noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd how? Does she ask you to watch the inn by yourself very often? Oh, well, sometimes I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evenings when she gets tired, but lately she's been leaving during sext. Well, that's fitting. The monastic hour corresponding to noon. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the Rathaus. So I usually watch the inn until she gets back. There was one other time. Yes? Mom left in a hurry one night, and when I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. Wird die Abtei zerstören. Die Hölle wird die Hand von St. Moritz verschlingen. Das Rathaus. Nach Johannesfeuer. He will destroy the abbey. He will swallow the hand of St. Moritz. The Rathaus. After St. John's fire. Another note. I've seen several like this before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire? I wonder if that means a bonfire. This note is written in the same hand as the one 7 years ago. It couldn't have been left by one of the guests. The note could have been for one of our parents then. One of your parents then. But why? I don't know. I don't want anyone to destroy the abbey, even if the abbey is cruel to the peasants. Ulrich is keeping Peter calm, for now. I hope the note helps, Master Mahler. Just don't tell Mom or Dad, alright? Alright, Killian, I won't say anything. Thanks, Master Mahler. I should get back to work. See you later, Master Mahler. Until then. Master Mahler, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honor of joining us for a meal. That's gonna be a bit awkward. Actually, I'd like to talk to you about your wife. Hannah? What about her? Do you know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? Yes. I'm sorry, it must be hard for you. Quite, but I love her, and I have to think of Killian. I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. Have I heard of a game called Inculinati? I have, yeah. Yeah, that one definitely reminds me of this one as well sometimes with the art style. For example, when you go into, the book mode and you see kind of like the scribbles in the page. But I haven't played Inculinati though. Have you? I don't often understand my wife either. What are we to do? If you think about it, you could just have affairs in return. Fair retribution, I'd say. Jesus Christ. So that's the reasoning option, is it? Man, I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna, like I just said, if I have like an archetype choice, I wanna go for it. Even if it's like, kind of like a bad idea. I can't do that. It's sinful. It would only be fair. Although it's possible you don't have to worry about her for too long. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? Well, so we kind of failed to show any sympathy. Because of the, logic option. Even though we actually did... Oh, never mind. No. The fact that we showed sympathy, he didn't actually like. Fair enough. I mean, that's fair. In that case, I can only blame myself. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Really? She never said anything about Otto to you? No, never. She never did. Now please leave me be. As you wish, until later. And I was like, wanna have dinner? That wouldn't be awkward whatsoever. Ah, right, so he wants to invite me to dinner to prove that she didn't commit the crime. Okay. Fair enough. You gotta wishlist it. It's 25 euro now. A lot for an indie game, in your opinion. It definitely is, yeah. I wouldn't pay that much for a game like that, I think. But 10 bucks, you know, that could be a good price. If you get it like on a sale or something. Ah, I see. Yeah, 9 bucks sounds like a, you know, fair deal for it. But, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna get on sale again quite soon. Are you trying to get it for Xbox? Or PC or something? Andreas, welcome, welcome. It's always a pleasure to have new conversations at our table about what's been going on in town. Yes, a fresh perspective is always welcome. Ian always benefits from different opinions. Well, I'm always happy to share my thoughts. Thank you for having us. Good, good. Let's tuck in. Ah, gotcha. So it's Steam, yeah. Well, I mean, I think at the end of June there should be the summer Steam sale, I think. It's a probably good chance that it gets on sale there at some point. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. So, Master Mala, I hear tell that this is a return visit to Tassing. Has the town changed much since your last visit? Well, things seem to be harder for everyone, especially the peasants. Yes, the Golden Hand is doing well for itself, but watching the peasants struggle is difficult. Times are hard for everyone, even at the Abbey, I'm sure. The Abbot just won't admit how the Abbey is struggling. He does seem like a prickly sort of man. You have no idea. Okay, let's have some pork pie. Otto had been getting more and more vocal with his speeches. I'm sure you heard his most recent one, Andreas. I want to support the peasants in their troubles, but I do worry that Otto's death will stir up more trouble than it's worth for the inn. The peasants aren't bothering us, Nico. We need to speak their minds. Besides, the coin counterbalances any lost revenue from the Abbey and its guests. I think Otto had the right idea. These restrictions have gone on too long. What's a little trouble if it brings reprieve to the peasants? Doing the right thing is always best, but I don't know how involved I ought to get in the whole business. The matter's not for us to decide anyway. Bought Royal Force on sale for $5.99, have to get that one. I'm not sure I know that game. What is that one about? Hey, I did hear Ulrich says he saw more of the Duke's soldiers near the town today. That's nothing but a rumor, Kilian. That could cause problems for Tassing, especially if the abbot gets involved. Or I don't think the abbot would call the soldiers into town to start trouble. We've seen the soldiers more recently. Andreas, what do you think? It follows that the abbot would use his connections to stop Peter's incitements before they get violent. I agree, but if soldiers do get involved, the peasants could become even more upset at the abbot's rule. That's certainly possible. Well, then it's even wiser to stay out of the matter entirely. Hannah, you were pretty vocal after Otto's speech the other day. Really? You spoke up, Mom? I thought you said you weren't going to get involved, Hannah. Well, I'm just looking out for the peasants. I didn't think my few words would cause any harm. A single word can make a big impact, like ripples in a pond. Wise words, Master Mahler. No matter what happens, we are a part of the community. Being involved in what happens is important. Speaking of a community, I should get back to work. Yes, there's always much to do. Thank you for sharing your perspective, Andreas. Thank you for the meal, Hannah. It was excellent. You're welcome back anytime, especially so Kilian can learn from Caspar's well-behaved example. Mom? Okay, only 5 hours remaining here. It's a pirate trading sim in the Caribbean. Ah, I mean, that sounds cool. The Caribbean is always a great setting, you know, during the golden age of piracy. Yeah, I wanna check on Sister Gertrude again. She might be able to tell me anything about the flowers at the Roman ruins that we found. Okay, never mind. Oh. Master Mahler, I didn't see you there. Are you alright, sister? Yes. I'm a bit on edge today, that's all. God bless you. Okay, so she's still in labor. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Ulrich. How have you been? Before or after Otto was murdered? Let's surprise him. Before. I was fine. The family was all fine, thank God. Little Anna has some problems with stealing, but she's getting better. Children can be rebellious, especially if the parents are strict. I pray that I'm firm but loving. I think she understands that. If not, I pray she will understand in time, when she has children of her own. But certainly you want to talk about something more important than Anna's minor crimes. Do you know anything about who might have killed Otto? Andreas, if I knew anything, I'd tell you. I would tell Peter. I'm critical of the abbot, but I still love the man. I still love all of the brothers and sisters at Kirsau. I don't want to see them harmed any more than you do. If I see or hear anything that could help, you'll be the first person I tell. Thank you, Ulrich. It's the least I can do. Keep faith, Andreas. Trust in Providence. We're all in God's hands. Master Andreas, can you help me with something? I can't show Mom and Dad because it's a secret. I can keep a secret. It's a note, but I can't read it myself. I thought the purple ink was pretty. Er weiß, wer ihr bist. Er wird nicht aufhören. Das Rathaus nach Johannesfeuer. He knows who you are now. He won't stop. The Rathaus after St. John's fire.
A letter.
A letter? Who from? For me? What do you think it means, Master Andreas? The note must be a warning. Whoever killed Otto
That's my problem.
had a secret they didn't want discovered. Where did you find this, Anna? I found it at the Bauer's house. It was just sitting out and I grabbed it. You can keep the paper, Master Andreas. I just don't tell anyone where you got it. Promise? It's our secret. So that note was definitely for Martin Bauer and his whole, story about who he really is. Good. I see you later, Master Andreas. Goodbye, Anna. Wishes of this game, it's €20, have to wait for sale. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think it might not be on sale anymore, right? Because it changes every Tuesday. I'm not sure, it might still be. I bought the game on the Xbox, Microsoft Store, because it works both on PC and on Xbox. And that was on sale for $10. And it was also on Steam recently for $10, but it might not be anymore. But yeah, alternatively, you could have a look at the Microsoft Store if you wanna, if you don't mind getting it there. But it was on sale on both platforms for $10. Ah, not on sale anymore. I gotcha. Yeah, usually it goes on sale every 2 weeks or so. So it's definitely worth checking in another 2 weeks again. God bless you, Andreas. I'm thankful that you returned to Tassing after so long. We prayed so fondly for you after you left. Thank you, Gret. I've kept Tassing in my prayers as well. Though it doesn't seem to have done much good. Otto's death is a tragedy in an already tense time. I can only pray that things can be resolved peacefully. I worry about my husband. He's getting too involved with the whole business. He's doing his best to keep Peter from violence. He's a peacekeeper Tassing needs. I only pray that his effort doesn't lead him into harm's way. I love Ulrich, but he does not see that he may be both prudent and Christian. I pray that I am not acting selfishly, but the abbot's taxes have affected us too. We must be able to provide for ourselves if we are to help others in Tassing. Always check GOG, wanted to get a game on Steam but it was €20, checked GOG and got it on sale for $2.99. Yeah, GOG has some great deals and lots of support for older games. But they're not actually sure if Pentiment is on GOG. Given that Microsoft, kind of like published it. But definitely worth a try. Following Peter into this foolishness is not the Christian action. I only pray he can see that in time. Will you speak with him, Andreas? Hello, Vampire. Welcome in. And good day. I spoke with him earlier. He seems set on supporting the peasants. Ah, yes. That does sound like him. I suppose I take it up with him over supper. Again. God bless you, Andreas. Thank you, Pierre. Okay, let's confront Martin. Okay, never mind. I thought I could maybe already put one-on-one together. But maybe I have to talk to Brigitte first. Was there something you needed? Kat told me that Wolf passed. I wanted to give my condolences. Oh. Thank you, I try not to think about it. Kat wants to talk about him all the time, you know. Any night with clear skies, she looks up and asks if I ever wonder how he is up there. That must be excruciating. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Andreas, I can't talk about this anymore. Was that a good idea? Why did you think she wanted to talk about her dead son? Were you trying to hurt her? Does it feel good to you, hurting the wounded? You wouldn't want someone to talk to you about it. That's why you don't mention it. Are you even listening to me? You say these things even though the reminding inflicts immense pain. We say these things because it's the only way through. I can't stay in here forever, you know? I'm sorry. You didn't know. It's alright. It's been good to see you again, but I should be going until later. Until then. Yes, you can do something for me. You must want a break from overwork sometimes, a way to let off steam. I don't understand, Andreas. But really, Hannah, Lenhard, you could do better. What? What are you talking about? I know you're cheating on your husband with Lenhard. How did you know? Did Lenhard tell you? It's not hard to figure out. Does Nico know? I'm not gonna tell her that. That's up to Nico to tell her. Thank God, it would ruin my dote husband. Why did you do it? Leonard is handsome, strong, forthright. He knows what he wants. A proper man. Not like Nico. Nico is so boring, weak. He avoids taking a stance, avoids making the tough choices. I see, so when it comes to tough choices, if you're so willing to cheat on your husband, I bet you do whatever it takes to keep the inn running. Okay, we shamed her for cheating with Lenhard, so that's enough to not persuade her. We did compliment the inn, which is positive. We disagreed with Otto's ideas at the dinner, which is positive to her. And we told Hannah Nico doesn't know about affair, which is also quite positive, but not enough. By God, Andreas, are you accusing me of killing Otto? I disagree with Otto, but why would I want to kill him? Look around. Is Tassin better with him dead? First you hold the ruin of my family over my head, and now this? Unless there's anything more you need, I don't abide by this foolishness. Good day, Andreas. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually buy a round of drinks for the house. That's gonna pass time forward and give us another opportunity to investigate in Mingo. Have a seat then. Folk filter in as they finish their work for the day. Hey. Andreas here says he's buying drinks for everyone. Before I get too excited, I'd like to say a few words about the man Tassing just lost, Otto Zimmermann. I know it's hard to think about anything but the Duke's soldiers right now, but just listen for a moment. Otto was an ordinary man, like any of us. But he stuck up for the people in this town. And he was a loving husband to Eva and a good father to Ötz. Saint Peter, a Christian evangelist and the first bishop of Rome, patron saint of fishermen. His reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth. To Otto. Everyone, please exercise moderation. Do not drink too heavily in Otto's memory. We aren't Lutherans. The most prominent of the Protestant branches, Lutherans were banned from propagating their ideas in the Holy Roman Empire and suffered severe persecution for their beliefs. That reminds me, there's actually a Luther beer that they're selling in Germany. So that checks out. Too late. Andreas Mahler, right? You're staying here at the Golden Hand, aren't you? Yes and yes. I am as well. Name's Samuel Grau. I'm recruiting men to become Landsknechts. Well, when some actual men show up. Excuse me, I don't think we've met. How do you know my name? People say you got the Abbey's prior killed a few years back. That may be logically true, but it's not a fair description of what occurred. I didn't say it was fair. It's what people say. I was just telling young Hans and Fabian about the life of a Landsknecht. The mercenaries found throughout the Holy Roman Empire in service of the imperial army. They are known for their colorful and flamboyant fashion, their ferocity, and their short lifespans. What's the pay like? Is it dangerous? 4 guldens a month, and yes, it is dangerous. Mind that you do have to pay for your own equipment. How much? 13 to 15 gulden. Damn, that's more than 10. Yes, it is. It's 3 to 5 more than 10. Do you have 10 gulden? Oh no, I don't have any gulden. You see what I'm dealing with here, Marla? You boy. Me? Yes, you look like you're from a family that isn't completely impoverished. Want to join up? This boy is my apprentice. Oh, my apologies. No offense intended. I understand your instincts, though. Kaspar is a fine lad. I never let you down, Master Andreas. Well then, would you be interested in playing a card game to pass the time? We're playing Landsknecht. I'm not familiar with the game. I'll explain the rules as we go. They're simple. Want to play? Sure. The rules are simple enough. Pay attention, boys. If you forget everything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you get dealt into the center. That means you win. If you see matching cards going into the discard pile, your chances of winning are going down, because there only are 4 of a kind in the deck. Now at the start of each hand, everyone has to ante in money to play. With 4 players, we each ante a penny. After the ante, the dealer shuffles, then deals 1 card to every player at the table, starting with himself. All cards are dealt face up in the game, so we all know what we're dealing with. The value of a card is important if we hunt through the whole deck. It's only important if we run through the whole deck, but it may influence your strategy. Run, go, get to the grand table. Hello there, Dr. Darling. Welcome in, and good day. That's right, the grand table. The Grancha adventures. The true game begins now. In this game, the queen is the high card, followed by the king, then the farmer. Each turn you can raise by the ante, stay or fold from the game. Seems simple, 40 cards in a deck, 3 besides my own will result in a victory. I think I can figure out the odds. I win. However, if any player raises, every other player must meet the raise. When all players are finished, we deal 3 cards into the discard pile, then we bet again. Then 1 goes in the middle. If it matches a player's card, the player wins. If it doesn't match, we go through another round until someone wins or we run out of cards. Congrats, Hans. You would have won the money if we were playing a rear hand. If we run out of cards, the highest card wins. If multiple players have high cards, the highest suit wins. These high, followed by hearts, boats, and then acorns at the bottom. Alright, let's play a real game now. Oh yeah, we won. Now that one hand has been dealt, the dealer hands the deck to the player on his left. He's now the dealer for the next hand. Oh, can we have some beer, Samuel? Why not? Master Mahler's paying. Here you are, boys. Enjoy. Thanks. I like Mistress Hannah. Dad says she brings food to the men working at the Rathaus. My dad said she's always over there. Seems weird. Maybe just Christian charity. Come on, boys. Back to the game. Fabian wins. Damn, he got 47 now. Have you traveled far, Samuel? I suppose all over the Empire and down south. Navarre, Milan, Pavia. Milan, one of the largest cities in Europe, Milan was once a major city-state in the Italian peninsula before becoming part of the Spanish Habsburg Empire. It is an economic and cultural power due to its position along central trade routes. Must be really far away. I never heard of any of those places. Pavia? I heard about that battle, I think. You fought the French? French and Italian, Swiss too. Beat them all. I saw the King of France humiliated as my brothers took him prisoner and led him from the field. If I die in my sleep tonight, I can say that I basked in glory for one day of his miserable life. Nice, we won.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
I wanna put some dirt in your eye. Yeah, my chance is getting slimmer. Samo wins. Okay then. Samuel wins again. Why? I thought I had more money. Well, you're out now. Sorry, son. Okay, now it's only us 3. We're down to 3 players, so the untamed raises all increase by 1 Fennec. When we go down to 2 players, it will increase by another Fennec. I was about to say, otherwise the game would take ages between 2 players. Gotta increase the chances here. Samuel wins again. This game is so RNG. But that's fine. I think I actually won on my first playthrough. I think there might even be an achievement for it. But I kinda doubt we're gonna win this time. But to be fair, we have a pretty high chance right now. Well, we won already. Kinda wish it happened later, but... I mean, 51% chance. Gotta bet on that. $63. Come on. Okay, 78% chance. Yes, we won. Let's go. Samuel is doing quite well here. 55. You're on a work break watching me and Rod. Nice one. Yeah, Rod's playthrough looked quite fun. With the fail every quick time event approach. My dad's going to kill me for losing all that money. I wish you better luck with it then. %100% chance to win. Easy. Oh, Jesus Christ. This guy's such a lucker. Had like a 67 or something % chance to win. And he still got it. He was almost out in the first round, actually. Yeah, let's stay. Okay, let's bet. And like force him. Okay, we won. At least something. 67.9 chance. It's probably gonna win. 81.9 chance. Come on now. Okay, there we go. Getting closer. %82 chance. Oh yeah, 40 to 40. Making progress, yeah. That's so much. If I'm gonna lose this round, I think I'm just gonna give up. Otherwise, it's gonna take ages. There we go. Oh yeah. Get wrecked. 64. Pfennig. Okay, let's finish this. Okay, 43% chance. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna fold here directly. Because that's a good starting point. And I don't wanna like, you know, pour like lots of Pfennig in here. I'm just gonna give those up immediately. Yeah, that's better starting point, yeah. Why are they called farmers? They're making books and holding guns. It's just what some people call them. Others may call them knaves, undermen, overmen. Just they're farmers. Why is the queen higher than the king? Because Our Lady is a patron of all Landsknechts. I chose to honor her in this way. Fuck. That was a 5. Okay, let's stay. Oof. Yeah, we're another 50% now. That's not good. Okay, at least he now also has a 4, but he lost, so we're back at 59% chance of winning. Let's still stay here. Let's force him to bet. All in. Jesus, come on. Game. No. 2 5s. Fuck. Oh no, it was 1 5 and 1 6. Ah, Jesus Christ. Now he's gonna win all 40 and it's like back to even out or something. %33% chance. Fuck's sake. Of course he gets a 4. Ugh. Yeah, that's really annoying. Let's just call it even at this point. Because this might take God how long to actually get done. And I'm pretty certain I got the achievement for winning here already. I'm just gonna check real quick actually my achievements. Ah, hold on. I got an achievement. I've got the achievement to lose everything. Oh, we're so close to actually winning it here, though. But yeah, I mean, if I actually got the achievement for losing everything, then I'm gonna carry on here. Because I clearly haven't won on my first playthrough. But yeah, at least the logic kinda like, you know, chance meter helps a bit. But we're still above the 50, so I take it, I guess. Ada! Hello, Lucinda. Welcome in, and good day. Didn't know Grant was in this game. The more you know. Yeah, we kinda like bought a round of drinks to everyone in the tavern. And that allowed us to meet a local mercenary who really likes to play some cards. So yeah, we decided to play a bit. Okay, my chance actually increased here, that's good. Let's keep on betting. Oh yeah, we lost another 4. So my chance now at 76%. Let's go. And we won. Fuck yeah. 61 to 19. Alright, so back where we were with the previous round. Only that he of course got all the money back. Okay, it's a 43% chance immediately. I'm just gonna afford directly here. Not worth it. Good. Like every card except for the ones that we're both holding. Like my chance hasn't really changed in like 4 draws or something. Oh fuck, a 7. No! Now it's only at 50.3%. Ah, fucking hell. Well, all in, I guess. Come on now. Can't be fucking serious. Like every time I get into like 0 finish, he like still wins everything back. Such an RNG game. You know, even with my logic meter that actually tells me the chances of winning, you know, I can be above 50%, you know, it's not gonna matter much at the end, unless I do this like 100 or 1,000 times. Then it would, you know, get some sort of consistency. But right now, I feel like I'm getting a bit unlucky here with my chances. Like, even though I have good chances, but I'm still like, you know, losing. But yeah, that's a good starting point here. Okay, so he's having a farmer. Of course. A dame. That decreases our chance, of course. And I can see us totally losing this. Even though most of the time I still have like a better chance than he does. Okay, at least he also lost the farmer now, so my chance increases to 63. I'm probably still gonna lose. Okay, there we go. 78%. Come on. Can we lose this now? Yes. Okay. Hopefully that's the final round. Okay, fucking hell. Again. Starting with a 43% chance. Okay, we're gonna vote this. Seriously? Fuck it. Why can't I be lucky once? Ah, fucking hell. Of course I was with 1. And I still won? No way. That's what I mean, like, I had a 30% chance to win. And of course, then I win, you know? But when I have like a 69% chance, then I don't. But come on, like, with this difference now in Phoenix, I just have to win this now. We also have pretty good chance here. Please, game, just let me win. You gotta be kidding me. I have like an 80% chance to win. And he's drawing with freaking 1. Dude, this game is rigged. No way I can explain otherwise, like, what the fuck? I was like so sure I would win this now.
Annoying, my friend.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, this can go forever. I'm sitting on this like game for like 20 minutes now already or something. Of course, I have like a really small chance again and I win. Back to square one. And of course a 4. And he wins. I hate this game. Hey, a 68% chance. Surely we'd win this. And he folded. Okay, fair enough. What a coward. Ah. 100% chance to win, huh? Well, I take it. Come on now. Fuck yeah, he actually lost the 1. 68% chance. Come on. Like, I gotta win this now. Cannot tell me I'm not gonna win this now. Yes. We did it. Hard to believe, but I'm out. Well played. You've taken us all. Master Andreas, you did it. You won. You must be the best card player in the world. I don't know about that one. This was just a sheer game of luck. Or game of sheer luck, I should say. Thank you, Lucinda. Yeah, that was quite the card game here. Like, took me probably like 20 minutes. Well, far from it, but I appreciate the sentiment. Oh yeah, and there is actually an achievement. That's cool, because my first time playing I got the achievement for losing all the money. So we got both. Are you the man to thank for the drinks? You're welcome. Oh, thanks. Yes, thanks. It was a long road here from Mühldorf. We came to visit the shrine of St. Moritz, but the sister said it's closed because of some trouble. Oh, it's more that the monks are hiding from the peasants in the abbey. Oh, is that going on here too? Too? We hear about the miners in Salzburg. Oh no, I don't like the sound of that, Master Andreas. Well, there's nothing we can do about it from here, Caspar. I suppose you're right. I'm sorry, but what was it that you were saying about traveling to the shrine? Well, our priest told me to take a pilgrimage here after God saved my little goat's life. You gotta have some faith. Have some goddamn faith. And trust in the plan. God's plan, aka my plan. Because, you know, Dutch of course is a godlike person. I'm very happy for your goat. She means the boy, Philip, over there. God damn it, Philip, get off the table. Don't curse, father. Alright, alright. Anyway, the boy climbed up in a tree, jumped off and landed his hand on a board with a nail through it. His arm swelled like a bloated pig in the sun. Must you describe it that way? Well, it did. He had such an awful fever, like he was boiling in his own skin. I prayed to God to save my little goat, and the next day, a miracle. It's true. That very next day. Well, the fever could have broken naturally. What is there in nature that is not according to God's will? Well, nothing. It was a miracle. I asked our priest in Mühldorf how to thank God. Since the little goat's arm had swollen so badly, he said we should make a pilgrimage to see the hand of St. Moritz. Yeah, Lucinda. It's like, whoa, yeah, the fever could have just stopped, you know. No, it was a miracle. And now you gotta make a holy pilgrimage to like a saint's hand. That actually isn't a Christian saint, he's actually a Roman who probably pursued Christians at some point. But yeah, let's forget about that one. Philip, oof. Off. So, You can imagine how disappointed we are if the shrine is closed. Of course, hopefully you won't have to wait long. Philip, I'm sorry, the boy won't listen. It's no trouble. Do I know you? It's possible. I traveled around a bit when I was younger. Ah, that must be it. Thank you for returning the boy. Were you here on St. John's Eve? Oh, we arrived yesterday morning. Why? Ah, no reason. Never mind. Until next time. Until then. The peasants are revolting. Hello, Seraph. Welcome in. And also...
They send Bambini to do a man's work?
Over here, asshole!
Hey! You think they shoved a long pike up your arse?
Di questa tecnica bolognesi ma non le ho viste di persona. Sì, e i risultati sono piuttosto notevoli, te lo assicuro. Ah, Master Mala. Thank you for the drink. Care to join us? The other doctors and I are having quite the chat. Nothing like a little drink to lubricate the mind, I'd say. I'd be honored to join you. Certainly. I'll introduce you. Gentili dottori, permettetemi di presentarvi Andreas Mahler, un maestro artista di Norimberga. A bit of Italian there, which I completely butchered, most likely. Marcantonio Orsi, Vincenzo Ambrosi, and Angelo Gacciani are esteemed doctors from Bologna traveling to Flanders. Bologna. One of the largest cities in Italy, Bologna has been a center of the arts for centuries. It houses a well-known university which was home to both Dante and Petrarch. I'm afraid I don't speak Italian and my Latin isn't that good, but it's a pleasure to meet you. Niemand van ons spreekt Duits. Ik spreek wel een beetje Nederlands. A bit of Dutch, which I don't really understand or speak whatsoever. It's of course like similar to, you know, German. So there's like definitely some words I recognize. Like none of us speak German, but I speak a bit of Dutch, is what he said, I guess. You can read that. Indeed, Sekher. Even got some Dutch representation here. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know Dutch. Parlez-vous François? Français? Do you speak French? Oui. Yes. I can't speak French or Dutch, only English. I can't speak French or Dutch, only English. Oh, I know English as well. French and English should be fine. It's a funny the way they wrote it. Yes, Sekhet, indeed. I don't speak German, but a little bit of Dutch, I guess. Di cosa stavamo discutendo? La naturalis historia di Plinio il Vecchio. È una merda. E inutilmente riduttivo. Andreas, nous parlons de la historie naturelle de Pline. Jesus, I can't speak French. Like, Italian I can probably like pull off like slightly, but I've never learned French and like proper pronunciations. Like individual words, you know, like vous or something, or parlons, but like an entire sentence in French, I can't. Andreas, we're talking about Pliny's natural history. Do you know it? I think it's shit. I think it's shit. Mercantio pense check se trop critique. Mercantonio thinks that's overly critical. Vous connaissez, Andreas? Do you know it, Andreas? In truth, I'm not familiar with it. Permettez-vous que nous poursuivions notre conversation? Would you be offended if we continue to talk about it? Not at all. Ah. B. Dove eravamo? La naturalis historia è una merda. Così disse Niccolo Leoniceno. 30 anni fa non è una novità. Perché c'è ancora bisogno di discuterne. Niccolo Leoniceno, 15th century Italian physician and humanist, dedicated himself to correcting mistranslations of Pliny's natural history and verifying existing medical texts. That's what you get for always playing Unity with English voices. That's true. I should be ashamed of myself. Dudenverbeck is asking why you brought your house elf. Well, someone has to make the food, don't they? The house elves. I kinda wish they touched upon that more in the actual movies, because there's like a whole storyline in one of the Harry Potter books where Hermione is basically fighting for the rights of house elves, because they're kinda being treated like almost slaves, I guess, in Hogwarts. Stiamo ancora usando il testo nella nostra pratica, quindi il dibattito è concluso, non vi pare? A meno che Leonicero non abbia pubblicato un'opera in grado di sostituire quella di Plimo, hehe. Certo che no, ma rimane il dubbio. Okay, I'm just not gonna bother. Ah, désolé, Andreas. Tout che doit vouloir se débat nui et nui nu memes. Ah, apologies, Andreas. This must be very boring. Even we are bored with debating the topic. Chiaramente Angelo non lo è. Even an ignorant man would be moved by your passion on the topic, good doctors. I admit, it's a rousing subject for us. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Andreas. My German is so poor I didn't understand. Oh, don't trouble yourself over it. Did you know the man well? Yes, I considered him a friend. Ah, then I pray that he is near to God. Andreas, I was just telling them I was there after the murder happened. What was that? Was that what all the commotion was about? I woke up, but we didn't know what was happening. Interesting. Did you see anything unusual around that time? We called out for the innkeeper. He and his boy came out and looked confused. Anything else? I heard there was an accident by the town hall. Andreas, I'm just telling them it wasn't an accident, that Otto was murdered. What? It was murder? It appears so. I pray they catch the culprit and give him the justice he deserves. Do you remember anything else about that night? No, I'm afraid not. Ah well, the entire evening is still shrouded in mystery. It was nice meeting you, gentlemen, but I must attend to other business. Safe journeys. Many thanks. God be with you, Andreas. Oh, Andreas. Yes, Werner? Maybe it's nothing, but the murder has got my mind turning over possible suspects. I've seen Otto and Martin Bauer talking a great deal in the last few weeks. I can't guess what the matter was, but you should know there's something strange about Martin. Strange how? A year before you first came to Tassing, I treated young Martin Bauer for an injury. He cut his side open, falling on a rough fence post. The wood was jagged and tore the skin considerably. It healed quickly enough, but it left a bad scar, about 8 inches long and 4 wide. What's so strange about that? I examined him for a minor rash a month ago. He doesn't have a scar anymore. It's completely vanished. Understood. Thank you, Werner. Think nothing of it. Until later, Andreas. God damn it. What's wrong with you? Blind? Dumb? Calmati, è stato un incidente. Lo giuro. What the hell are you saying? Speak German. Smetila. Cosa vuoi che ti dica? È solo birra. Oh, you want to fight? You came to the right place for fancy man. Jesus Christ. Dude. I don't think this is how you wanted to go. It's Master Andreas. Stop punching. What? Okay, let's stop these guys. Hey.
You just killed yourself, Aggie.
You just killed yourself, Aggie. A man was murdered in this town. His body is barely caught. I bought drinks for you all to remember him and to lighten the burden of his death. I hardly think a drunken brawl is the proper way to remember him. Everyone out. Everyone out. The troops have arrived. Oh shit. Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now. I best head into town and be prepared to name a suspect. Alright. Let's do this. I think I'm just gonna blame Brother Guy for everything. This time around. Punch, punch, he insulted you. Maybe on my next playthrough I do like an evil run. Like where I don't care about anything or anyone. I'm just the baddest Andreas possible. You could definitely play and roleplay Andreas that way. We don't have much time, so let's get this over with. I know some of you are frightened, some of you want to give up, but we have to see this through. Maybe we can't get what we've been fighting for, but we can get justice for Otto. That's right, for Otto, justice. Dad, what about the Duke's soldiers? They've been getting closer all day. I know, that's why we have to do this before it's too late. All we need now is for Andreas to tell us who did it. No more stalling, Andreas. We need to know who killed Otto, and we need to know now. Can Andreas even tell us the truth? I would tell you so that justice can be served, not so you can fulfill your revenge. Andreas is right. Violence is not the answer. The guilty party should face the law, not a mob. I'm not debating this, Ulrich. We're out of time. Acting now is the only way to get justice. We can't let anything stop us. A name, Andreas. Just give us a name. We'll do the rest. She made it, everyone. She made it. Rachel gave birth to a baby girl. Quiet. Quiet. Everyone needs to stay back and give Rachel space. Yes, Agnes, of course. All is well, praise God. Safe and sound, and a baby girl. Baruch Hashem. With everything going on, with everything that could have happened. God be praised. Thank God. Such a blessing. Thanks be to God indeed. No. Peter, I'm sorry. I can't keep supporting you anymore. I understand your cause, but I need to protect my daughter and keep my friends safe. I've already lost Marie and Bert. I can't bear to lose anyone else. If bowing to the Duke's wishes will protect us, I'd do it gladly. I believe in the cause, Peter, but not at the cost of any more violence. You're making the right decision, Klaus. Lives are at stake now. Please excuse me, everyone. I need a moment to myself. Maybe he's right. This is too much. But what about our safety? The matter isn't so straightforward. How can you all so easily give up? That soldier said the Duke would consider concessions for the town if we release the abbot. Surely that will be enough? There's room in the law to allow a peaceful resolution. We should trust Andreas' expertise and judgment, and trust in the law as well. Force will not solve anything. Letting the abbot go would be justice, wouldn't it? If he's not the one who killed Otto? You townsfolk don't understand. Letting the abbot go won't fix anything. If we can get the concession we need, all peasants will starve and die in the end. And then where will be Tassing? Besides, Otto's death needs to be vindicated. Don't walk away from this now, Ulrich. I've not swayed from the cause, Peter, rest assured. But Ulrich, this isn't your fight. Gret, it is moral and Christians to stand with the peasants. I cannot do otherwise. Damn you all. Such behavior is reckless and cruel, especially right now. Get out, all of you. Let Rachel rest. Yes, Agnes, we go now. Andreas, we're not done. We must still find justice for Otto before the Duke's soldiers arrive. Yes. No more stalling, no more interruptions. Tell us what you know, Andreas. Give us a name. Give us a name, or the monks can burn along with their precious books. Mobbing the carpet won't give you any concessions. Let's just give a murderer to the Duke's men instead. The Duke's men have forced us to act. We can worry about the abbot and the soldiers after we dealt with the killer. Tell us. I have one more condition. God damn it, Marla. We don't have time for this. Enough innocent blood has already been spilled. Let Caspar leave before things get any worse. He's just a boy, Peter. Please. What? Leave? Yes, fine. The boy can leave. It's not his fight. What the? So we encourage Caspar to learn from my mistake as an artist, which is negative towards him leaving Tassing. We showed concern for Caspar on St. John's Eve. We beat everyone at Landscanet. We cared for Caspar after he fell into the cistern. And we reassured Caspar when the mob came. But we're very convincing, so that was positive in that regard. But this is kind of like a thing you don't necessarily want to succeed in, right? Because if you succeed in Caspar leaving you, then it means that Caspar doesn't care about you. But what we've done is we've done not a single negative thing towards Caspar, and we've been like, you know, the best mentor that he could have had, really. And that's why he wouldn't leave us behind. Like, we're so important to Caspar that he won't abandon us, even in a situation as dire as this. But I kinda wish he would leave for his own safety. Please, Caspar, I couldn't live with myself if something happened to you. No, Master Andreas, I won't leave you. I know you don't want to, but you have to. Find your way back to Salzburg, back to your family. Please. Master Andreas, you teach me again when this is all over, right? Just go, Caspar, please. You come get me, right? Master Andreas? Man, this is so sad. Who killed Otto? Okay, so we have Martin. Johann Bauer told me he doesn't think the man calling himself Martin is actually his nephew. He didn't offer any specific evidence, but he seemed confident in his assertion. During St. John's Eve, Anna stole a note that was seemingly left for Martin Bauer. It suggested Otto knew who Martin was and stated the place and time where Otto was later murdered. Josua, one of the peasants staying at the Golden Hand, seemed to recognize Martin from one of the other towns they passed through. And Werner Stolz recalled Martin having a scar when he treated him as a boy. He found it strange that the scar has completely disappeared the last time he examined him. Then we have Hannah. Caspar and I overheard Hannah Bergerin speaking with Lenhard Müller. She said she was glad someone killed Otto because an uprising would have threatened pilgrims' visits to the shrine of St. Moritz, which would have been disastrous for the Golden Hand. Also, it's clear she's having an affair with a miller. Kilian Berger gave me a note he found on the floor while cleaning. It's clearly from the thread puller. It suggested that Otto was going to destroy the abbey and the hand of St. Moritz. Fabian mentioned that Hannah's frequent visits to the Rathaus seemed odd. She may have been inspecting the site for a convenient way to kill Otto. And we have Guy, for who we have 8 clues. Brother Voislav said he saw Brother Guy doing something in the abattoir the other day. He appeared startled when Voislav approached him, but Voislav assumed it was because he was on edge due to Otto's demands. I should investigate the abattoir for clues. Yeah, we found the financial ledger. We found the handwritten notes. The secret message with fresh lemons. We recognize the handwriting in the necromancy manual. Yeah, the invisible message. His confession to Father Thomas. And we found the jar where he was actually saving the money. So hold on, I wanna have a quick look into my achievements, if there was any one in regards to who we choose here. Let me have a quick look. Yeah. So my first time playing, I did cause Guy's death. And even though we have the most clues for him, I'm gonna go with someone different this time around. Just because I wanna have like other outcomes, you know, I wanna see other things that happen. So Martin, his real story is that I think the real Martin died and then he came to impersonate Martin and take his place. And everyone is happier for it. You know, like, it's not the same Martin anymore, but he certainly, you know, does good to his family. And that's, you know, good. Hannah, on the other hand, I mean, yeah, she's a mother, so give her that. I would be sad for Killian to lose his mother. We also promised Killian, actually, not to say anything. So that's gonna be having bad repercussions for the third act, potentially. So she's cheating on his husband. She kinda doesn't care about her husband either. And the way she talks about him too. It seems like she almost despises him or something. And she's more concerned about her business running well than anything else. She's also glad that Otto died. So I hate to do it to Killian because he doesn't deserve this, but I want to have another choice and I don't want to choose Martin here. So we're gonna actually choose Hannah, even though she's the one we have the least convincing arguments for. But yeah, just to see what happens, really. Hannah Bergerin killed Otto to protect the inn. And there we go. We got the achievement to cause Hannah's death. That's a spoiler. To protect the inn? Why would the inn be in danger? I overheard Anna confiding in Lenhard by the old ruins in the meadow. She was afraid that if Otto pushed the abbot out, the hand of St. Moritz would go with him. No relic, no pilgrims, no golden hand. Hannah spent time at the Rathaus. Why? What was she doing there if not plotting Otto's death? We should have known. She's a newcomer here, never supported the peasants, never supported what Otto was doing. And if she was sneaking off to the ruins for talk to that bastard Lenhard, well, I don't think anything more needs to be said. Alright, Peter, we've heard Andreas out, but the accused should be allowed to defend themselves. You're not going anywhere, Peter. You're not getting anyone. None of you are. Hannah is under my protection, and you out of time. Peter, I'm so delighted I was able to snuff out the flickering flame of your pathetic rebellion. Listen to me, all of you. It's over. You're done. The only thing you can do now is release the abbot and pray for the Duke's mercy. If any of you people set foot near my mow, you get none from me. Damn him, damn him. He thinks he can stop us? All of us? He can't. Peter, this has gone too far. We have to release the abbot before it's too late. To hell with the abbot, Ulrich. And if you won't help us, to hell with you. Peter, listen to Ulrich, he's right. No, he's not. So we have a choice of the orator background. I mean, appealing to everyone could be punished. I think that's more weightful than, you know, say the Duke's men can solve this out. The law doesn't allow for mob justice. If you do this, you could all be punished. They punish us anyway. They've been punishing us for years. I'm not going to let them punish us anymore. Not tonight. Not ever again. To the mow. Yeah, for sure, Pure. Like, I wouldn't have gone for it. I would have gone for Guy this time. Again, but I've already chosen all my first playthroughs, so I wanted to go with something different. Stay back, brutes. This won't end well for any of you. Hannah has my protection, and I won't hesitate to shoot you like the animals you are. So stay away from my fucking mow. And you, Andreas? I thought you made something of yourself. It seems you're really as pathetic as the rest of this lot. Well, to be honest, this is madness. All of this. Yet you're standing there with the rest of them. You could have let this go, but instead you had to meddle. Else, take the boy and go. You don't need to be involved in this. No, Elsa, get back here. Don't you dare disobey me, Paul. You hear me? Get your mother back inside. I'm not staying here any longer. I'm taking Mom and we're leaving, somewhere far away from you. You regret this, boy. I won't be responsible for how your life turns out if you leave. Leonhard, let them go. They've lived under your rule long enough. I should have expected this from you, Paul. You've always been a sad excuse for a son. And Elsa, if you do this, you won't find anyone else to love you. You'll be a feckless old crone like that Ottilia, Elsa. It's over, Leonhard. They're gone. You're not so high and mighty now, are you? You're going to lose everything, just like us. Give up, Müller. There's more of us than you in the mill, and you can't shoot us all. Give us Hannah, you bastard. I didn't kill Otto. I was scared about what would happen to the shrine, but I would never kill someone. Please, think of my family. And what about Otto's family? What about my daughter, a widow with an infant son? It's too late to plead for mercy now. You're all mad. This isn't how the law works, and you know it. Your blabbering will change nothing. You've never given a damn about law, justice, or propriety, or fucking decency a day in your life, Leonhard. Ha. You've let me have my ways for years, Peter, and done shit all about it. You've never stood up for anything, and you won't get any further today, coward. Peter, Leonhard, please. Let us search for peace tonight. Such language is not Christian. Howard, am I? Come down here and face me like a man, you piece of shit. Please, everyone, calm down. We can still talk this out. Violence is not the answer. Peter. You can't blame the man, Ulrich. Force is all Peter and his family know. It certainly worked with Christine. How dare you even speak her name? Much less suggest. Leonhard, you killed him. Murder, you monster. Earn him. Make him pay. Justice. You've been a menace on this town long enough, Leonhard, but murder? You've brought this on yourself. Let both of the murderers die together. Andreas, troops are advancing on the town. We need to go now. We must let the abbot out so he can talk to the Duke's soldiers. Yeah, let's do it now. Jesus Christ. Everything is just escalating. And this is the final of the second act here. Right here, right now. Father Abbot, you can come out. The peasants won't hurt you now. Really? Why? Andreas found the killer and justice has been dispensed. Peter has to keep to his word. Are you sure? Please, Father Abbot. The Duke's soldiers have surrounded the town. We have to show them you're in no danger, that the peasants aren't holding you captive. We don't want any more bloodshed, Father. Oh, thank God. Is it over? Finally. What's happened at the mill? Is anyone hurt? We saw a fire. Peter, stop. You got your justice. You saw that you wouldn't harm the abbot or the brothers, remember? I did. No one else needs to die tonight. The abbot can talk to the Duke's herald. You're Lenhard responsible for his actions. We can convince the Duke that what happened tonight was justice. Otto is dead. Ulrich is dead. We can work through this, Peter. Hope is not lost. Everything can go back to the way it was before. Right. The way it was before. Like nothing ever happened. Peter. What is it? What did you do? Dead? God save us. He lit the manuscripts. Nothing's ever going to change. The books. Dad, what did you do? We need to get to the water and the sisters well, quickly, before it spreads. Peter, the soldiers are in the abbey. They're coming this way. We need to save as many of the books as we can. No, we need to get out of here. God save us. Go, get out. How could this have happened? Andreas, let's go. I'm sorry. I can't. Andreas! All interested parties regarding investments made to Andreas Mahler, artist of Nuremberg, for the creation of a mural in the Church of Our Lady. The Chamber Court upholds the rulings of the Nuremberg City Court and Council in 1526 and 1527, respectively. All claimants signed contracts containing clauses under which their investments could be returned. As Andreas Mahler's death indisputably resulted from a greater power, a contractually exempted circumstance, his estate cannot be held liable. In the interest of feminine liberty, his widow, Sabine, retains all contested investments. The 15th day of February, Anno Domini, 1534. And there we go. That is the end of Act 2, at the beginning of Act 3. And technically this is the next time jump, but I'm still gonna play through until we get to the point of having free control. So we know that we have a proper save. Unless... Yeah, my last save was 26 minutes ago, so I have to do this. You know, I can't just exit here, otherwise I have to replay everything. But yeah, so that's the end of Act 2. Yeah, up here, the books. Man, this always makes me feel so bad. You know, just like Andreas's face and, you know, his realization, just like how much effort it took, you know, to create all of them. To Peter might not matter that much, you know, he doesn't read. But Andreas as an artist, you know, one who can appreciate all of that, who knows the effort that went into this, the knowledge that will be lost. It's understandable he, you know, went after the books and into almost certain death. Is this a greedy psycho ending? Well, not quite, Dr. Darling. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, this is kind of like bound to happen. You can't avoid this. Like, no matter what you do, you won't stop them from finding someone to kill. And you won't stop them from burning down the library either. But I did wonder, like there was an option I had to kind of get Ulrich not to go with the peasants, to try to convince him otherwise, and I didn't do so. It makes you wonder how things would turn out if Ulrich wasn't there, because then Ulrich wouldn't be shot. But I have a feeling that if not Ulrich is being shot, then someone else, like Jörg or someone, might be shot instead. And it would still lead to the, you know, mill being burned down and everything that occurs afterwards. But yeah, to my knowledge, this is bound to happen and there's no way around it. But yeah, we're now in the year 1543. I'm not going to change my streaming title because we're not going to consider this a time change until we have full control of a character. At my age, it feels like the cold comes earlier every year. But we need this show for the leaves to fall and the gouts with them. The gouts, a parasitic growth which develops on oak trees caused by a wasp laying their eggs under the tree bark. Oak gouts were traditionally harvested and distilled into iron ink, used in manuscripts. What, you don't want to climb the Saints tree to pull them off? So this is Magdalena, right? She's the daughter of Klaus Drucker, the small child we saw at the very end that Andreas kind of like hacked, you know, before going into the library. Ha, even in my youth that would have required divine intervention. No thank you, I stay here on the ground and wait patiently for the Lord to deliver. Don't you have ink back at your father's shop, though? For the press. Yes, it delivered. This is just for my own drawings. Besides, sometimes it feels nice to do things the old way. An old way it is, I would know. Hey Max, Sister Gertrude. God bless you, Master Zimmermann. I told you not to call me that. What, Max? Why? People call me Ötz. You don't see me complaining. It's not even a name. It's a valley. You like being called Ötz. Right, so why are you being so stuck up? Jesus, dude. Just like his father. Master Zimmermann, would you call Marie Magdalene, witness to our Lord's death and resurrection, Max? I guess not. Then it seems only fitting you should call Mistress Druckerin by her full Christian name. Alright, sorry sister. Sorry Max. Magdalene. Anyway, your dad wants to see you. What, why? Isn't he at the Rathaus? He is. He wants you to grab his mural sketches and bring them. Fine. I suppose this is enough gouts for now. I was just about finished too. Bless you both. Don't be long, Magdalene. The council's waiting on this. Not not sure why this thoughts on me, but I suppose I better get going. I think Dad left the Rathaus plans on his workshop bench at home, next to the printing press. The Murrow, October 1543. And there we go. So this is now 18 years after the events of Act 2. However, this also means that we're gonna take a break from Pentiment because there's a few events happening in between 1525 and 1543, namely the entirety of AC Chronicles China, which is gonna be the next game we're gonna be playing as part of our historical order run. But we won't be starting that in this stream anymore though, because this is actually where I have to call it, so perfect timing. Still gotta work this afternoon, so we'll take care of that. But then tomorrow, when we have, you know, a proper lengthy session and time to stream, we're gonna go and get started on Chronicle China. And yeah, gonna see how far we can take it with the game. It's not a very long game, like you can definitely finish it in 1 to 2 streams. So yeah, I definitely reckon we're gonna get back to Pentiment quite soon and then finish the final act of the game. And yeah, then it's off to the newest AC game, AC Shadows. So name is the end. What happened to Caspar? So yeah, we basically tried to convince him to leave us behind and to kind of like bring himself into safety. However, we weren't successful. We failed at convincing him to do so. But that's actually in a twisted way a good thing. Because if you are a good mentor to Caspar and if you always were for him and if you give him good advice, then he won't abandon you, right? Like he's so drawn to you and like, you know, he wants to be our apprentice so bad and help us that he won't abandon us. So he's kind of like pretending to leave, I guess, for the sake of Andreas. But he's not actually leaving Tassing at this point. But we don't know what happened to him otherwise, at this point at least. But maybe the third act will tell us a little bit about him. But yeah, it wasn't the end yet, but it was the end to the main character story though. We won't play him anymore at this stage, but we actually took control now of a new character. So it's definitely the end to Andreas' story, for now at least.
You lack anything remotely resembling a brain!
Thank you, Seraph, for telling me that. I've also got something to tell to you.
You're kind of annoying, my friend.
What Arthur says. You know how it goes, jumping around different streams? 100% listener. I also only, you know, witness a small percentage of what's fully happening on stream. Unless I'm like, you know, fully focused on that stream or something. But yeah. But I don't want to say too much either about the ending, because who knows, you know, if you might be interested in playing this one too at some point. But try to keep it a bit, you know, spoiler light. Yeah, Seraph. Also.
Peasant!
Peasant. That's fitting. For this game. Take it easy, I'm just needling, yeah? Must have been the wind.
Dotard!
Murderous, greedy, Nekatiadit.
Greedy, naked, edit. Dotard. Classic insult. But yeah, so this is going to be where we call it for this stream. Now with Pentiment Act 2 finished. So I'll be back at the latest tomorrow with the start of AC Chronicle China. And until then, we're gonna go and raid. Just gonna see who's online. Ah yeah, so Shedda's playing some AC Unity, which is also a historical game, so, you know, that's fitting. And Unity, of course, in a way, thematically is quite related to Pentiment, you know, with the Peasants' Wars and the Revolt. So I think that's a good, you know, game to trade out to. With the whole thematic of this act in particular in Pentiment. And also, if anyone wants to catch some other streamers of the community, then definitely check out Lucinda. She's been playing some Resident Evil Village. Rod, who's currently playing some Devo in Me. He's doing a fair of the QuickTime events playthrough. So if you want to catch that, he's actually streaming at the moment. And also Amita. Amita has been playing some Witcher 3 White Hunt, and for that he's doing a no HUD, 100% and no fast travel playthrough. All of them great streamers. So if you want to catch them, there's some links in chat. And if you want to join us with a raid, there's some raid emotes in chat as well. Feel free to copy and paste them if you like. No worries whatsoever, Lucinda. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you everyone who joined us today. Really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And also check out Serkat. He's been also playing the Dark Pictures anthology games with House of Ashes. Until next time.